Hi Sagittarius, hello, welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel, it's too early. Hello, my name is Christine. Sagittarius, welcome to another Sagittarius Love Tarot reading, Sagittarius Love reading, and as is often the case here at the Tarot Closet, Sagittarius Love Messages reading. Okay, this is definitely yours. That was just flying out. It's the Page of Swords. Sagittarius, this is Gemini energy. Somebody is keeping an eye on you. What truth are they holding on to here? Okay, so we're not really ready yet, but that really wanted to come out, so there it is. Welcome to your reading. I'm really happy you're here. This is a timeless love reading, Sagittarius, and while you're here when you're meant to be here, this is a fated connection. So if you have found your way here, it means there's something here for you today, whether it's a message, clarity, validation, messages. Either way, I'm really happy you found your way here. Down in the description, you'll find all the decks that come in, also the tarotcloset.com, and you can find all the playlists, all zodiac signs, messages from your person, all signs, love tarot readings. If you're on a twin flame journey, there are really very long twin flame readings below as well, and more if you're inspired. Please remember this is a general reading. Take what is for you and let the rest go. Before we begin, Sag, I would like to take this time to invite you to like today's reading and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. This helps the channel grow so much more than you know, so thank you very much. Okay, let's move the energy a little bit more and get started. Okay, that's wanting to come out. It's the Two of Cups. Okay, so Sagittarius, obviously this is somebody that you love, somebody that loves you. This is Venus and Cancer energy. There's still an exchange of energy here. Twin flame energy is coming through. Soulmate energy is coming through. Somebody really wants to talk. They are holding on, wow, to the truth here. They're really keeping an eye on you. Gemini, I want to tell you, this is Gemini energy, and this is holding on to the truth. Somebody here wants to come in, I feel, and speak the truth really fast. They're coming out of tumultuous waters. You can see there is a storm here still going on. The water's kind of parting for them to come out. These are both yours. Yeah, this is really clear already. This is where your person you're here for today, your someone, your specific person, maybe even somebody who's popping up for you. In any case, this is where their energy is the strongest. Today we're seeing the Three of Wands here. This is the Sun and Aries energy, and it's a collaborative energy. It can be physical travel, but we also see that it's the travel on this journey. Look, somebody just got... Are you sending out... I just heard a message that you might have been making a wish and it's been received. They're also making a wish. Look how fast. This is the fastest energy, leading with the heart running up. This is also yours, running here up to meet us. This is somebody who, well, might be on the move, wants to take things to another level possibly. We need a whole lot more, so we're going to see. But it's the Sun in Aries, and that's the outcome. That's also connecting with Source. God, Goddess, the universe, the divine spirit, and the crown chakra and knowing. This dog here, this cute little dog, looks like it really knows what it wants. There's a love here that's very clear. Also a friendship that has been affected. Look, it's the Devil card in reverse. Okay, so this is what is coming through. It's Capricorn Saturn energy, by the way. Sagittarius, your person here today wants to bring forward everything that's happened here. The Knight of Swords is Libra and Mercury energy. And Mercury, of course, is the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. Libra, as we know, well, is connected also to the infinity symbol. Well, yeah, twin flame journey for some of you. It's not for everybody. It's also the life force and forever love. Somebody that you were planning to be with for the long haul. You feel like you've known forever. Maybe you have, whatever the case is, it's here. We don't need to see the pentacles for that, at least not yet. Maybe they're still going to come. Either way, this is also bringing in justice and bringing in the truth. And it's also bringing in the balance. Okay, this is yours as well. Yeah, this really needs healing. This is also yours today. Okay. Look, this is somebody who's really been holding back their emotions. It might be an open, I want to say, well, like a floodgate when you have this communication. Mercury is oftentimes connected to reading and writing, and it's probably pretty. And my throat chakra, by the way, I don't know if you hear it, but it's really going a little bit nuts right now. Mercury can be connected to reading and writing, and it's pretty archaic to think that maybe you're writing a message, but it can be the case, like handwritten, that somebody hears writing it by hand. Should you live with someone, or this is someone that you would receive a handwritten letter from. More often than not, it's most likely SMS, social media, email. You can see that there's obstacles here. There have been obstacles here. And this is also what's coming in. It's discussing what went on in the Devil card energy. There's a lot of apologetic energy here for me. We might be seeing the Ten of Swords in reverse, the Three of Swords in reverse. In any case, this is addressing what went on. Quite literally, they're holding on to that. Kind of waiting for the right time. And then when they do, it's the Knight of Swords. I mean, that's a really fast energy in a conversation that might still be difficult to get through. There's some blocked heart chakra going on here. I'm wondering if that's also from your end. But we can see that healing is really needed, and that's also what's coming through. And it's what they're holding on to. What they're holding on to, the truth here. What is that? Also, of course, communication, clarity, how they feel. That's really big, because we can see that this person loves you, and I feel like you really need to hear this. What else is going to come through? Now, here in the partnership placement, we can see that there is still love between you. Possibly, of course, a decision here on the table. I feel for your person for sure. Let's see where this is leading you both, because they have been holding their feelings back. This is bubbling up. It's the King of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse. So it's two people who have a lot of emotions for each other that have been held back. And part of the reason we're also, because the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups are both here. And part of why we're seeing the Queen of Cups in reverse, this throat chakra is going crazy, is because the King of Cups has been holding back their feelings, the master of emotions. They're bubbling here. And that is also why I'm really goosebumpy. Why? I mean, look how tired they are. They're panting. They've been running through this emotional energy. So what's going on here? Nine of Swords energy for me as well. This is somebody who isn't sleeping very well. I mean, they're coming through the storm, through a lot of emotions, coming out panting, really wanting to bring this to you. We can see that there's been blocks here. And again, I also feel like there's a little bit of maybe a block for you. Seven of Wands energy. Seven of Pentacles energy as well. It's the Knight of Wands here also with the King of Cups. So that's not surprising. This is a really impulsive energy. It's connecting right here with the Three of Wands. What is that impulsive energy bringing? Emotions. Bringing this King of Cups into a spin for me. This is a spinner. These are emotions coming up. You can see it. You see the love. You see that there really needs to be healing here. Cancer energy, Neptune energy as well. The Two of Swords wanting to reveal itself in the bottom of the deck. This is the Moon and Libra energy. There's a decision coming up here. And is there a compromise? Does this have something to do with some of the obstacles and challenges that have been in the way that I do still feel like are here? You can see that they want to, I don't know if come clean is the right phrase, but that's what's coming to me. With the devil in reverse energy, what they're holding on to and why things need to be healed, what it's been, because the devil in reverse, okay, they're showing something underneath. We're going to look at it in a minute. And the King of Cups in reverse, that this is what they're coming with, the emotions as to also why they've been holding back their emotions. And I feel we're going to be bringing in another deck. So let's see if it's coming in the upright. It may not. It doesn't matter. It's a spinner for me because this is somebody who's really, it kind of caused this devil energy. This is in reverse. Capricorn and Saturn energy. This is wanting to address it. They're a little bit stuck, I gotta say, and there is a decision on the table. Okay, so the Nine of Swords is here. You can see the stuck energy too. And the thing is for me, this is a decision that's being made now because we see in the Knight of Swords, we see in the Page of Swords that they're holding on to it. They're not sleeping. Really strong nocturnal energy. We saw the Nine of Swords coming in. Well, here it is, but it's actually in reverse. This is healing. This is the Queen of Cups. This is what everybody wants. Excuse me, my burn, by the way. I've been trying to kind of hide it because it's a little bit gross, but anyway, just in case you were wondering. But that Nine of Swords energy, that's Gemini and Mars. And it's not sleeping very well. I don't think that they are, but I feel like they're making a move because that's the Page of Swords. Kind of just seeing if you're still there, what you're doing, holding on to this truth, knowing that they need to bring it. Look at the poppies, the making peace energy. My gosh. 3, the divine timing, growth, communication. This sun here is, it looks like the sun and the moon actually. It almost looks like twilight kind of. The moon is the subconscious. The sun is the conscious. It's highlighting everything to see. And you can see everything is lit up here. I don't know how long they've just been in this energy of not sleeping, kind of keeping an eye on, thinking about what they want to say. King of Swords energy here as well. Only a little bit, I would say, less refined, less strategic here in the Knight of Swords. In particular with the Knight of Wands in reverse, it's telling us that it's an impulsive energy when they're coming in here. There's a lot of talk. It can be a message is just popping up. It may have already, because this is that decision. This is making the decision to come here. And because they've been holding it back, and you see it here too, it's time. Leading with the heart, it's the fastest energy. It's the energy of love. It's the divine timing, communication. This is a spinner for me. This 5 of Wands. It's also bringing in 6 of Wands energy because they're working on it. They're trying to come. You see it. Healing, extremely necessary. And for however long they've been in this Page of Swords energy and the 9 of Swords, when it was in the upright, look, there's that yin-yang energy as well. It's now reversing. What does that mean? It means healing, which will upright the Queen of Cups. As the King of Cups uprights and these emotions come out. I mean, you see it, the truth, making this decision, which is going to in turn bring healing. So have you been waiting for a message? Did you already receive it? But there is something, I do feel you're waiting for communication. And I feel that it's coming. We're going to keep going. There's a lot more to come in, another deck as well. And by the way, it's Gemini and Mars energy. So that's the other thing. We know in the Page of Swords, they've been holding back from communicating. We see here in the 9 of Swords in reverse that that is what's coming forward. There's a lot of, yeah, look. So there's the King of Wands as well. This is a really courageous and bold energy. Their wand is on fire. This is, look at their Their ears are bigger than their crown. This is somebody who wants to talk but is also ready to listen. Are you? That's the question. It's interesting because it's a really fast, courageous, kind of relentless, like some really wanting to come in here. Powerful energy, but it's still really impulsive. The Ace of Pentacles in the upright. Look at this dog panting here as well. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. Coming in here to talk about this pentacle. This is commitment energy, of course. It's the physical relationship. There's a lot of practicalities around that. Are they coming in with this offer, or is this to talk about the connection? Because this is, for a lot of you, excuse my throat chakra, you guys. I'm just going to keep going. But today there's been a lot of coughing, which has probably been edited out, and throat clearing, and it's just, I start your reading and here it comes. So is this an offer, or is this the communication, the apology, the explanations, the working this out? Because this is working out what went on. The devil energy, because they love you and you love them. So is this discussing that only within this connection? Is everybody healing and moving on, or is there healing and coming together here? We need some more, but I am hearing that this is the overall energy, which is also going to reveal something more here. Sometimes it comes, okay, this isn't surprising because we'll talk about it in a minute. Sometimes it doesn't come at all. Sometimes it comes in a love message. Today it's the Ace of Pentacles. So this is really on their mind. And it's really strongly connecting with the Knight of Pentacles here. Panting, like they can't get here fast enough because they're coming out of the Nine of Swords now from not communicating and not sleeping well because of it. Yet, knowing that they need to here and address all the things that went on, and the devil in reverse. Making this decision because for the both of you, by coming in, where you're going to go from there, everybody has free will. Energies, outcomes, they can, they will, they do change. The future's not fixed. It's the High Priestess energy, Cancer energy, Divine Feminine energy. And this has been a really stuck energy with this King of Cups. They're coming together here today. This is clouded insight, not really seeing clearly, blocked intuition. They've been holding back how they feel because we see how they feel. There has been, they've been watching from afar, I want to say. So this is a spinner for me. This is very much a spinner. We're going to keep going here. This is how it's wanting to go today. And actually, I'm hearing that it needs to go here, and it's revealing the Six of Swords in reverse as well. Mercury and Aquarius energy. So this is the blocked energy of why they haven't been coming through. Look at this. This is the stagnancy, and this is the lack of communication here. It's connecting because this person has been really it's almost like if you come here and with a dam and you pull something and the flooding is coming out. For me, it's coming through here in this Knight of Swords energy of that floodgate. It's really a spinner for me, the King of Cups today. And coming out of it, look exhausted, running through it, having some realizations because the energy is really impulsive and fast. So has there been something, Sagittarius, in the way of other connections or that you've been putting out there even to your person here today or social media? Because there is a feeling of, what am I doing? Spirit is putting Knight of Swords there. Why is that? It's because this message needs to come through. Because when it was here, this is It's also the Page of Swords energy. It's not sleeping very well. Knowing, well, look, knowing how they feel about you, not being together, knowing that they're holding on to what here? The truth, the clarity, a conversation about what went on. And this is really stressing about it. This is really worrying about the connection, and everything is here now. They're coming out of the Nine of Swords. They're panting here. That is why sometimes these things I tell you in these readings. The Eight of Swords is also coming in reverse. This is really clear. This is Jupiter and Gemini energy. Your person here today has really been working hard to keep themselves from communicating. When this is in the upright, they're putting themselves here. It's Jupiter and Gemini energy. And, well, yeah, Jupiter is the planet of expansion, prosperity, and optimism and hope, growth. They weren't looking. They were just stuck here, not communicating, not even wanting to look at their feelings. That's why we see that in reverse. This is in reverse now. This is hope coming back in. This is your person here coming out of the Eight of Swords. It's really very clear. I'm going to move the energy. These are yours. It's the Star card in reverse. And the Five of Swords in reverse. Okay, so that's really clear. These are also yours. Wants to see the bottom of the deck. It's the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This is the setbacks here. Look, it's connecting directly with the Devil card in reverse. It's what the conversation is. And it's also really clear. There has been a sadness around here. Look, there's that star. Of course, it's the Star card. It's Aquarius energy. It's a major arcana. And it's also Uranus energy. So this is a lot of what's changing for me, because we can see the lack of communication here and the lack of truth. That's connecting with the fifth chakra. And it's in reverse. This is making peace. For not answering messages, but I feel like it goes way beyond that. There is a lot. I want to say it's definitely some ego here, some arrogance, an overabundance of divine masculine energy that has been getting worked out. They're trying. And you can see here, this is really, they're ignoring the fact that they've needed to come to you, and also I feel like not responding, not replying. This is wanting to be here. Oh, yeah. Okay. So it's the Moon in reverse. This is the clarity that they've received, and this is the truth coming for you. And there it is. It's in the cup. What's the truth here today? So I want to say to you, Sagittarius, what went on? You know, what's going on in this connection? Come on now. Clarity. Are there other connections or third parties? They're not always romantic. Family of origin, cultural, religious differences themselves. Today, what's really strong for me? What's the truth? What are they clear about? And what do they want to tell you? What is this message that wants to keep coming through here? What do they want to tell you? That they love you, for one thing. And what they've been hiding, I want to say it's a lie. That's the lie. They haven't been telling you how they feel. Whether or not you're coming together or you're moving on, and it hasn't allowed healing here. We see that because you're both in reverse. The King and the Queen of Cups. There's a lot of emotions here today at the table, but they've been, you know, they've been withheld, dormant, but we can see it here. This is Jake and Leela, by the way. And what's in the Knight of Cups? cup here. It's their heart. It's their heart. Look, there's the rose, love, growth, and offering. These are really emotional horses. Of course, pushing through obstacles, humility too, apologetic energy, divine timing, communication. What's in this cup? It's a declaration of love, I feel. It's apologetic energy. It can be really big, Sagittarius. The thing is, there's a lot of proposal energy here. That can be marriage proposals. It will not be for everyone. We know that. It's going to be for someone, though. And regardless, a proposal is what? A message, a conversation, a new beginning. This is offering, this is telling you how they feel about you, how they really feel about you. This is how they feel about you. What has been getting put out there? They've been stuck. They have not been communicating. It can even be some things were said that were not very nice. For me, it's a lot more about lack of communication. The truth could be connected to an actual lie for some of you. For me, that lie, I want to say, is not being honest about how they feel. Not responding to messages. A little bit of Eight of Cups energy here. Somebody who may have ghosted and left the connection. It's Pisces energy in the moon. Cancer and Gemini are also coming through. And yeah, this is nice, Sag. I don't know where that ended. I think I was still holding these cards. Just going to backtrack a little. It's really clear. It could be a marriage proposal. It comes through the Prince, Princess Charming card. It's not always this is a funny energy, the Knight of Cups energy. And it is a little bit kind of teetering here because this knight knows what they've been doing. They're clear now. And they're being honest with themselves now. And they're coming out of the Page of Swords energy and the Nine of Swords, as we know it's in reverse, and coming here and addressing the Devil in reverse and the Star in reverse, the arrogance, the ignoring their feelings. This is ignoring their feelings. This is ignoring what they wish because look, it's taking us right back here where their energy is the strongest. That's going to make me nuts. I'm making a mess. Receiving, it's like you're both wishing on the same star, but they also had an epiphany here and they can't get here fast enough because they've been ignoring their feelings. I mean, you can see it. This is what they've been ignoring here in the Star card energy. And here we see this is leading with love, and it's a really fast energy. We see it here. It's impulsive. They know it's been stagnant. They know they've been holding it back. And I feel like making a decision they regret. And sometimes when we don't make decisions, also some are made for us. We see here this decision. This is, I feel now, in real-time decision to come here. Wishing upon a star, I feel like both of you. But also just being honest with themselves about how they feel about you, that they love you, and that you are their biggest wish. It's really clear here. They've been ignoring it and the Star card energy in reverse, and it's been causing sadness for everybody. They're clear here now. They're coming out from being stuck. We see that the Five of Wands here are still upright, and that's because it's real time for me. It's not, I don't feel like, for some of you, they may have already sent a message. For most of you, I don't feel like it's happened yet. And this is why it's still here. With that said, we might be seeing it coming back in another deck, which we're going to bring. So cards have changed. Today has just been, this is a little bit of a wild ride here. That Ace of Pentacles, I tell you, that's taking it to another level. So for some of you, it keeps falling down and like trying to send this message. I'm hearing that I need to send that message for some of you that it's real, that it's a really big offer. I don't feel like it's for everyone, so I'm kind of fighting the message, but I can't fight the message because it is for someone. It's really clear, and it's really emotional because this is a spinner, the King of Cups. They know they've been ignoring their feelings. Let's see what's coming in another deck. I'm moving the energy. Every deck is shuffled, of course, but I'm hearing that I need to move the energy. By the way, it's in German. If you watch my readings, you already know that. I'm in Austria. It's not going to make a difference. Look, it's the moon in reverse again. It's a validation. That's clarity. They have clarity now. They've been hiding their feelings, ignoring them. I feel like ignoring you, and possibly a message. And this is the clarity now, and this is the truth coming that they've been holding on to. That's been keeping them awake. They're coming out of that Nine of Swords, jumping into Knight of Cups energy here. It's really strong. The King of Wands, the impulsive energy. We need to see. Yeah. So we felt the Emperor energy. What's the ego coming through? It's some arrogance, I have to say. It's Aries and Mars energy, and this is exactly what we've been seeing here. They've been hiding their feelings. This is somebody who has been hiding their feelings. They're not hiding it anymore. It can be for some of you that it's an older man, somebody who's in charge, kind of powerful, I want to say. That's not going to be for everybody, but what is here is the overabundance in divine masculine energy. There's an emperor has an ankh, and that's divine feminine and divine masculine energy. And we see here, as they watch you holding the truth, as they don't sleep, you see here with the yin yang, the divine feminine and the divine masculine energy in the Nine of Swords, that they've been trying to work it out, and they're getting close to that. And here they are, look, right on the truth, right on communication, right on clarification, standing right on it on the sword. It's transactional. It's clarity in relationships. They have the clarity within themselves, and that's what they're bringing in the cup. Apologetic energy comes through too, a lot of emotions. Maybe a little bit of a conflicting energy, like a conversation that can get difficult. And is there more? Is there an even bigger offer? Okay. It's the message that didn't come, that maybe they're trying to write. For some of you, it may have been unsent, deleted. It's the Eight of Wands, Sagittarius and Mercury energy. The planet of the mind, the planet of communication. And yeah, did they write a letter they haven't sent? Are they trying to write it? Has one come in and disappeared for some of you? This is a big time spinner for me today, because this is what they're trying to do. Is get this message it's just not time yet. We see that. The sunflowers are connected to the sun energy, and that's the new beginning, and that 10 deduces into a 1, and that there is potential here. You can see it, but it's also the opportunity. Divine timing. It's not time yet. Yeah, it's not time yet. It's the Ten of Swords. It's more Gemini energy. It's right on the verge of a new cycle. When this comes around, this is a new start. This is the recovering in the Queen of Cups that's really needed here. Forgiveness. And when I talk about that, of course, everyone has free will. I feel this person really is hoping you will forgive them. They're also being hard on themselves, I feel. And whether you're moving on, you're offering one another forgiveness and healing and moving on, going about your way, or coming back together, which for some of you is big. That's going to be something because everyone has free will. The future is not fixed. The Eight of Wands, it's a minor arcana. It's day-to-day energy. Can't get a message through today, they try again tomorrow. A lot of spinning energy here for me today. And it's interesting how everything is wanting to come through. Sometimes the readings are bottom-up readings, I should say. It's the Seven of Cups in reverse. It's Venus and Scorpio. It's the clarity here that they have. This is somebody who has restored senses. What have you been putting out, or what have you discussed? What is going on? Because are you going on a journey? Something here is I feel your movement, even if it's just not a complete, they really want to send this through, that this is where their head is. Is this a physical movement for you? Just a journey that you're taking, a journey, another connection? What is it? Or have you gone quiet? Because there is an energy of worry. I'm seeing the Four of Pentacles here. And it's the Sun and Capricorn energy. And there's a worry. They haven't let you go. They're still trying to untangle some things. I feel like a lot of it is within their mind, connected to their ego, their emotions, most definitely, very clearly. But there's some worry here. There's a lot of panting, you know, of a dog who's just trying to calm themselves. Dogs often pant to cool down their body temperature. Interesting. So that's the Knight of Wands energy in reverse, that impulsive energy. But they also do it to kind of calm down, you know. And, well, yeah, you see it in the Knight of Swords. It's buried here in the Ace of Pentacles that keeps wanting to bring attention to it, that they might be feeling like they're in a hurry here. Okay, so this is how it's going. They're clear now. This is restored senses, big time. Look, it came back. It's the Two of Cups. It's a validation. It's Venus in Cancer energy. There's a decision here. For some of you, what is this question possibly? What is the proposal? It might be really big. Either way, it's a validation. It's come back. There's a lot of love here. Soulmate energy all over the place. For some of you, this is your twin flame too. It's not for everybody, but it's here. A lot of healing necessary. Still exchanging the energy. We see in the lotus flower that Queen of Cups. We need to upright that. The emotional energy here is giving me a lot of goosebumps, like all over my legs, because there's a flood of emotions behind your person and everybody's just kind of holding them back. But there's a lot. Okay, look how I just picked up the deck. I just literally picked, I don't know. I was trying to look at this card underneath. Okay, so this is how, look at your reading. It's the Knight of Cups returning here. There it is. So it's come back again. There's more under here. I'm going to see how I feel. I was reaching to move the Two of Cups to see what was here, and it just took off a stack to show the Four of Pentacles, which I felt, which I'm going to stop here with the Four of Pentacles. They haven't let you go, Sagittarius. They're untangling some things in their life. What is it? What is that commitment? Is it something they, you know, ideas in their head? Is it another person? Could it person, place, thing, work, job, money, location, cultural, religious differences? Another connection? They're untangling something here, and they're holding on to these Three of Pentacles here. And by the way, hello, if you're in New York. And that Three of Pentacles is a collaborative energy for me. That's, you know, doing things better next time. It's communicating. They really want to communicate. They're clear. They're just, what's going on? Here it is. And I do need to look under here, I feel. I think it's meant to be. Okay, it is. I'm hearing that it is. So this is the Knight of Cups coming back again. That's reunion energy. This cup is balanced, as you can see. And that's a real connection here in terms of balancing out their divine feminine and divine masculine energies. And whether you consider yourself divine feminine or divine masculine, it's not about that. It's about the energy, because the overabundance of divine masculine energy in the Emperor card has showed us that this is somebody who's been holding back their feelings, a little more in ego, But things are, and we see it also in the High Priestess in reverse, which, by the way, yeah, divine feminine energy, divine masculine energy here. But we see that they're rebalancing that, and they're coming, there's more of a giving energy, a compassionate energy. It's balancing it out. That's what that cup is here. So what is it? Okay. Yeah, what's under here? Wow. So it's the Ten of Wands, and it's come in reverse. So it's time. This is the Ten of Wands. This is Jupiter and Sagittarius energy. And it's just, it's a lot to carry all this, what's going on, not talking, not connecting, everything that happened here in the Devil card energy. This is the energy of love. And you can see it's tied up here. And is it tangled? Because they're untangling something. Things are changing. This is a real energy shift here. You see the news cycle. You see something freeing up here in your person's energy, which in turn is going to free things up here for the connection to move. The question, of course, is, are you there? You know, are you still there? What do you want? I feel you are here waiting. You have free will. Everyone does. This World card, this is now for me. It's not always now for me. And the thing is, I got to tell you, it just will never be for everybody. But we have the Two of Cups here. Of course, it's been validated twice. We have the Knight of Cups here twice. Look at this. And the World card. This is so goosebumpy. This is marriage proposal energy. Now I know that is not for everyone, but that energy of connection, of an offer, of love, of a declaration, I feel. It's really big. This is someone who's been holding back, who's freeing things up now. For some of you, I do feel a message, okay? For some of you, there might be an opportunity here that there's a physical connection. And again, it's just not always going to be marriage, but it's pretty strong for those of you that it is, because that also comes through in the World card. This can be a union energy, life-changing decision, including marriage. Getting closer to their soulmate, you. It's completing a goal, you know. What were you working toward, or where were you? Sometimes it can be completing a lesson. It can be coming together to heal, to talk, to go through everything and move on. I don't think that's the case here. This is just not what's coming through. Are there still obstacles? There are. I do feel that there are. We can see it. But I feel it's a spinner, and that they're being overcome. And that's also bringing in temperance energy for me. Archangel Michael, the angel for healing and protection, lighting the way to the truth, the highest and the best path for everyone. Whatever you are deciding to do, this is big. They love you, Sagittarius. You love them too. I know love is not always going to carry something through to the end, you know. We know that. But in case you were wondering, in case that was your question here today, I even think that your last reading, it was a very similar energy of a declaration of love here. I can see it hasn't been easy. What you're going to do is your decision, and it's very clearly here. I mean, it's validated. By the way, the World card, this is Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius. Fixed signs, creatures of habit, I want to say. They don't really like change. This is it's the World card. It's the evergreen leaves. It's a victory wreath. You could see it as a reunion wreath. It's the future. And Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius, that energy of not wanting to change. That I feel like is a big core of what's going on here, because somebody's, you know, this Emperor here has really been guarding their emotions, this King of Cups. And that's they're letting them out now. You see it in the Ten of Wands in reverse. It's being untangled. It's really, really very clear and very goosebumpy. I feel like I want to look here. Okay. Yeah. So that wanted to come through. That's the Ace of Pentacles again. And this has been following your entire reading. Really just saying, I'm here. This is important. This is important. That I want to go to this. I'm hearing for a lot of you, I want to take this next step. What is that? Is it talking more? Is it seeing each other? Is it dating again? Moving in together? Marriage? Ten of Cups energy is coming in also, because for some of you that's maybe blending of families or introducing of families, but this is being shown for that reason. This has been really clearly making a fuss, I want to say. Hi, Sagittarius. Okay. I don't think I missed too much. This camera is driving me crazy. So I was going to shuffle some more, but I think I'm going to move on now. I'm hearing that it's time for love messages. We're going to bring in some channeled love messages. What do you want to say to your person today, to your Sagittarius? Messages from their higher self, Sagittarius. I write messages that I never send. Okay, so that had already come through, and that's a validation. We saw that. For some of you, that already happened. For some of you, there were messages that you saw deleted or unsent. But this came through really early as well, that they might be working on a message or messages. I feel so much guilt for what I did. That's the Devil in reverse energy, and that's what they've been holding on to. This is somebody who the guilt is, yeah, I don't love that guilt, you know, but they know it's the right thing to do. They know they hurt you, and they are sorry. There's a lot of apologetic energy here today. It makes me sad when I read our messages of happier times. I wish I could see you in person. For some of you, I know that's possible, but it's not for everybody. I wish we were together right now. I wish I could tell you what is really going on in my life. There's a lot of wishful thinking here. That's the thing, too, about the Three of Wands. I'm not going to pull it all up because I'll make a big mess. But you can see that the dog that ran here and, you know, has this hopeful look up holding that wand. Really strong wishful thinking, wishful energy. We see that in the star energy. A lot of I wishes here. I wish I could see you in person. I wish I could tell you what's really going on in my life. I wish we were together right now. I will always love you. This is also yours. Thinking of you brings me peace. When you feel my energy, it's because I'm thinking of you. Yeah, that's the Two of Cups, which we saw coming down twice. Okay. Those are the last two. Then we're going to bring in some song messages. I am so sorry I lied to you. Okay, so yeah, that came through really, really early. That lie might be connected to something particular. You obviously will know what that is. It's definitely also connected to how they feel about you, because they were lying to themselves too, and they're clear now. The Moon in reverse twice here, the Seven of Cups. My throat chakra just did something weird. The Seven of Cups in reverse. It's clear that they're clear. Conversations with you were the highlight of my day. Channeled song messages. It can be songs are coming in that, are resonating. They're songs between the two of you. It can also be a song of resonance for you. Maybe you feel like you're sending a song. Sometimes there are songs that you just don't like, or you never heard of. That's okay. And if you feel you're sending the song, you're sending the song. Words, locations, names, things will come in that I just won't even know that trigger you, that you're going to know. This is the first one wanting to come through. All I want is nothing more. To hear you knocking at my door, all I want, Codaline. So things are going to start getting covered. I could move mountains, sail away, only 'cause I've got this much faith. This love is alive. But I'm crying and lonely these nights. Breathe you in my dreams, Trixie Whitley. That's the 9 of Swords, which we know they're coming out of. This is also yours. And maybe I'll find out a way to make it back someday. To watch you, to guide you through the darkest of your days. Wherever you will go, the calling. I bless the day I found you. I want to stay around you. And so I beg you, let it be me. Let it be me, the Everly Brothers. When you're lonely and sad, if you think of the times we had, just the thought will bring you back to me. A heart to hold you keen. And these are the last 2, Sag. And then we're going to close your reading. I'm feeling this peaceful energy right now. There's a lot of love it's palpable. It's a lot of love coming through here right now for you. I really wanted to reiterate the Ace of Pentacles. It just kept falling. I thought, what is that? Then it showed us. It's in German, of course. I know, it's pretty funny, the spelling. That, of course, is German for ace. I'm off the deep end. Watch as I dive in. I'll never meet the ground. Crash through the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now. Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper, Shallow. It's both a Knight of Swords energy, and this is also soulmate energy. That's where penguins who find their soulmates for life by collecting rocks and presenting them. That's where they are, in the shallow. I never made promises lightly, and there have been some that I've broken. But I swear in the days still left, we'll walk in the fields of gold. Sting. Sagittarius, that's your reading today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed today's reading, please like the reading. Watching readings, liking them, sharing them if you're inspired, subscribing to the channel. These are things that really help the channel to grow. So thank you so much. Thank you for joining me today. I'm sending you love and light on your journey. Have a beautiful day, and I look forward to seeing you at another love reading. Bye, Sagittarius.